Hi Bradley, so we're just looking at today's lesson. We're just talking about this putting motion. So from the front here we're talking about the distance the putter went back and then through. So two very different lengths that you got it. So when we look at the putter going back through here to start with, sorry, as it went back, the backswing got to here and then the follow through went nearly 3 or 4 times as far through that. So it was a bit of forearm jab with it. So because of that, when we looked at it down the line here, very hard to get the putter working on a consistent path here. So as we look at it straight from down the line here, okay, so you didn't quite get the putter lined up. It was quite a long way inside the line of the ball here. Because of that forearm jab, we came inside too much with the putter head, closed the club face, and we pushed it out right. So watch how the ball twists as you hit the ball there. So the ball rotated like we were putting draw spin onto it. So when we look at that from the front here, as we make contact, if you think of the line facing the camera here, it then twisted as you hit the ball. So as we made contact here, the ball rotated. So you see how the line now is the other side of the ball here. Okay, so it's very difficult to get that rotation to it. So as we look at that from the front, really hard to get this right movement with it. So we've got the feeling of pushing it out right, coming inside and pushing it out right and chipping it up in the air rather than actually getting a stroke to it. So we talked about changing the grip, which will automatically get the club in the lifelines. We've got it moving back and through on the same line there, which was a huge difference. Okay, and we talked about controlling this distance. So we've got these balls up here, so we've got us going from 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3. So this one was 2 to 2, so we got a rocking back and through. So back and forward become the same distance. So you think of the distance the club went back first on that first video here compared to here is huge. So we're creating a motion that the ball just happens to get in the way of, rather than us hitting at the ball. Okay, so we get that feeling of controlling the speed. So we've got the feeling of the speed initially. Okay, so the speed stays constant. Okay, but the distance you take it back changes. So the distance back and through changes with the ball. Okay, so you're keeping the speed constant, the distance back and through changes with the ball, so the speed always stays at that same rock. So when we look at that a little bit later on down the line here, we've got a much straighter club head. So the difference here compared to where we first started was enormous. So toe not up in the air, putter coming back straighter in the line here. And watch how the ball doesn't move, it rolls end over end there. Nicely through that. So when we look at this a little bit here from the front again, so that we get a much better roll on the golf ball here. Huge difference. Watch how the ball now rolls end over end, so we get it, no twisting to it, the line stays facing us rather than twisting and putting that side spin on it. So when we look at yourself here with the Odyssey putter, watch how we get that square strike to it, the ball rolls end over end, so nice and square, ball doesn't move, and we get that nice square strike to it. It's great stuff, mate, well done, keep working on it. If you're on any Facebook or Twitter, mate, give us a follow, give us the Academy a follow. So Facebook is John-Letters-Golf-Academy, and the Twitter is @JalGolf Academy. But well done, Bradley. Cheers, mate.